master OTP thing, but still you need to be like aware about all of these things, guys. Okay, sometimes what happens, sometimes developers, okay, keep a master OTP. Like for example, when they are developing the application now, they keep up a master OTP. Like for example, 000 or something like this, continuous string of characters, 2222, 3333, okay, and up to and so on to 9999. They keep some kind of
The
a master
master key.
OTPs like this. Okay, 00001111. And if they forget to remove these master OTPs, again, you will not be able to find it out on every website. Okay, like a master key, exactly. On every website you would not be able to find it, but yeah, you may be able to find it out on 2 websites out of 100 websites. But still you need to be like having this thing in your bucket, like you can test for it. I found it out on a website on Starquick. It was a website of Tata Enterprise, starquick.com. Okay.
सर तो ये जो होता है इसमें कोई भी अकाउंट खुल जाएगा, किसी का भी अकाउंट खुल जाएगा?
क्या? जब हाँ, आप जो
आप
भी अकाउंट खोलोगे ना, वो मास्टर ओटीपी से खुल जाएगी. डेवलपर्स रखते थे
अच्छा
अपने लिए ऐसा ओटीपी बनाकर पहले.
सर, वैसे क्यों रखते थे पहले?
क्योंकि जब डेवलपमेंट करते थे ना, तो दे नीड टू हैव दे नीड टू बी लाइक एक्सेसिंग डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स एट द सेम टाइम, वैल्यू लाइक इफ दे हैव एडेड सम फीचर. ओके, सो फॉर एवरी अकाउंट इफ दैट वाज डिफरेंट, तो उनके लिए डिफरेंट डिफिकल्ट होता था. सो व्हाट दे डिड, दे
अच्छा
at the time of deployment, at the time of development, basically they keep up a master OTP for the sake of ease. That's it, for the sake of
अच्छा
ease. Okay, and if they forget to remove those out, it is like actually a thing over here. So if I just go on and suppose if I click on log out, okay, let's log out from this account. So right now what they have done, guys, is like they have removed, I think, the OTP verification, okay, mistakenly. But once I was like able to hunt it out, 0000, it was actually working. The master OTP was actually working. So if I just show you, suppose DDDD, suppose if I give out any email at the rate gmail.com, if I give out any phone number, for example 999, and suppose 222, suppose this one, and password, suppose if I put down anything, okay, and now if I create account, it would send an OTP onto this phone number. And right now you will be trying any OTP, and I think this would be taken, but the master OTP case was this one. I tried 0000, clicked on verify code, okay, and it was successfully verified, and you would be logged in over here, and you will see that you have got an access to this account. So right now what they have done, they have mistakenly removed the code, or I think commented out the code of OTP verification. So sometimes this is also a mistake, guys. Okay, sometimes this is also a mistake, like developers comment out the critical codes. So always keep in mind, like sometimes developers tend to, okay, tend to comment out the critical functions. And it's not just the OTP function, guys. You can try it out on many of the things. Okay, you can try it out on many of the things, and sometimes you will feel and sometimes you will see that mistakenly the developers have commented out those things, and that was the main reason behind this attack to work. Okay, so keep in mind like these this simple cases and all. Okay.
सर तो मिलेगी कहाँ पे?
हाँ पराग बोलो.
सेंसिटिव फाइल्स वगैरह में? सर ये सेंसिटिव फाइल्स वगैरह में मिल सकती है फिर?
हाँ ऑब्वियसली
जो
सेंसिटिव फाइल्स में तो मिल ही सकती है आपकी मास्टर ओटीपी वगैरह, लेकिन मोस्ट नंबर टाइम्स वो 000111, लाइक ऑन माय पर्सनल अंडरस्टैंडिंग दे कीप दिस ओटीपी मोस्ट नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. Okay,
अच्छा
Ranjit,
ठीक है.
very good. You have found it out on a, Ranjit has found it out on a website which was on Bugcrowd, the same thing. Good. Okay.
सर मैंने कल एक की थी नो क्रिएशन वाली, मतलब नो रेट लिमिटिंग ऑन अकाउंट क्रिएशन, इसमें अकाउंट टेक ओवर हो रहा था.
Oh, great. चलो
सर
बढ़िया
लेकिन
यार,
वो आउट
करते
ऑफ
रहो.
स्कोप हो गई.
आउट ऑफ स्कोप देखो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, आउट ऑफ स्कोप कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट स्टिल करते रहो चीजों को, ठीक है. और स्कोप
सर
पढ़ के
कभी
करो
कभी
यार,
आउट
स्कोप
ऑफ
पढ़ के करो थोड़ा.
हाँ
यस श्रवण.
कभी कभी आउट ऑफ स्कोप हो गया, अगर क्रिटिकल बग है तो दे देते हैं.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, आउट ऑफ स्कोप पे भी if like if you, there is an out of scope, Bugcrowd also this has a service, like if you have if you feel like you have found out a very critical vulnerability on out of scope, first just mail out to support@buckrowd.com and you tell them that I want to actually submit a report which is very critical, but it is outside the scope. And they will be personally contacting to the website owners or the program owners. And if the issue is legitimate, they will actually be paying you out as well. Okay. Okay. Chalo. POC of arlo.com. Guys, Ranjit has shared a drive link. एक बार आप देखना
ये
ये
किस चीज की
POC
है?
अलग है थोड़ा. चलो एक बार देख लेना, कॉपी कर लो इस लिंक को और देख लेना क्लास के बाद like what this particular POC is. Okay. Now guys, the most important thing was I think the account takeover case. Okay, account takeover. Okay, and basically technically it was your authentication bypass. Okay, authentication bypass. Okay, leading to account takeover. Okay, authentication bypass leads to account takeover. And if you find it out guys, it's a P1 issue. Okay, P1 issue hota hai ye. And if you are able to find it out, if you are able to get it out into someone's account, it's very, very, very critical issue. And guys, account takeover, it's not like only authentication bypass leads to account takeover. I think you guys have seen it. Like even if you find a cross-site scripting, if you get out the cookies of that user, still we are able to take over his account. Even CSRF, you can take over the accounts. Even IDOR, you can take over the accounts. And there are multiple other things as well. For example, forget password schemes, you can also take over someone's account. Session issues, you can also take over someone's account. But right now, we will be dealing with the authentication bypass kind of a thing. Okay, so guys, what I will be doing, I will be using my own OTP, and I will try to log in into someone's else account. Okay. For many sites, it is out of scope. Which one is out of scope, Anupam? This account takeover. Anupam? No. Account takeover, why it would be out of scope? It is like in the scope of 100% of the programs. If you're doing it out on the program which is mentioned into your in-scope targets, so this attack basically is not out of scope. Why would someone be keeping an account takeover issue out of scope? It's a very critical issue. Okay. So maybe you would have like misunderstood it. अब देखो दोबारा कुछ और होगा वो. चलो. So I think let me just show you a very simple example. Then I will be taking you to a more complex kind of example. So this is a website, guys, w4women.com. Okay, w4women.com. I think this was the same website which I showed you. Subham, Anupam, Deepak, Kajal. I think I've showed you on this one time. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So for the rest of the guys, it would be a new thing. For you guys, it would be a revision. Okay. So guys, if I go to login, you will see, and you guys can understand what is my objective. My objective over here is to use my own OTP and log in into someone's own account, else account. Okay. Basically a account takeover, complete account takeover case. Okay. Let's see. So let me just enter out my phone number, and before entering my phone number, let's turn the intercept on. I want to capture this request in our burp suite. So after entering my phone number, okay, let's enter my phone number. It would be sending an OTP onto my phone number. Okay, let me wait for the OTP. Okay. I haven't received the OTP still. Okay, let's resend the OTP. Guys, try to get a OTP. Let's check if this site is actually
Sir,
giving you an
आपका
OTP.
burp suite on है.
हाँ, burp suite on है, पता है मुझे. ओके, चलो हाँ, burp suite यहाँ पे ऑन है. ठीक है, इसके बाद ये आपको OTP भेज रहा है. Let's see. Guys, को चेक करो अपने फोन नंबर पे. Is it giving you an OTP? I think I have activated do not disturb service on my phone. इसलिए OTP नहीं भेज रहा. Let me check out in the spam box of my phone. Okay, yeah. Now I've got an OTP. Chalo, theek hai. So not that request, guys. It's, mistakenly, I captured that request. You need to capture out this request. Okay, the OTP when you enter out the OTP. So the OTP is 7085. Okay, and basically there is no submit button over here, so that's why I made this intercept on prior to it. Like whatever the request is there, it should be intercepted over here in the burp suite. Now, guys, you can see the phone number. Okay, phone number is this one. The store ID is 1, and the OTP which is going is 7085. So right now, guys, again, I am telling you, this is not the case of an OTP bypass. If I would have tried to bypass an OTP, I would have used a random OTP and then performed the step, this attack number 1. Okay, whatever I have showed you, this one, the first thing. Okay, but right now, just write it down using response manipulation. Okay, response manipulation. But right now, I'm just trying to use my own OTP and log in into someone else's account. So let's do the same thing. Okay, let's capture out this request, right click over here, do intercept, response to this request. Okay, so after doing response to this request, let's click on forward and wait for the response. Again, it's a request. We are not bothered about it. Request, not bothered about it. Not bothered about it. Okay, forward, forward, forward. And now, guys, we have got an particular response which was coming from the server. Okay, and in this response, guys, if you see like some days down the line it was working on this. Let's see if it is still working or not. I'm not sure, but still, guys, just look at this response. You can see success is true, data is customer session something, an ID parameter you have over here. Sometimes this email would be acting like a primary key. Sometimes this phone number would be acting as a primary key, and sometimes these ID parameters would be acting as a primary key. Okay, so what I've told you, guys, I've told you 3 things, guys. Look out for the ID parameters. Sometimes those ID parameters are uniquely used to identify a record in a table, whatever the database table it has. Sometimes this email ID would be, you need to change it out. Sometimes the phone number, you would have to change it out. But this time, let's try to do it out on this ID parameter. So suppose if I just change it out to any...
सर प्राइमरी की मतलब बाकी दोनों सेम रखने से भी सिर्फ वो वाला फील्ड चेंज करने से भी मतलब अकाउंट टेक ओवर हो सकता है, मतलब सिर्फ वो वाले फील्ड पे डिपेंड करेगी.
आपको ये देखना है कि उनमें से वो किसकी वैल्यू उठा रहा है. Like, guys, I think you guys know about primary keys, na? Concept of primary keys in a table. Primary keys, like for example, in a school, you can keep your roll number as a primary key. Like there would be no 2 students who would be having a same roll number. Okay, so in the same way, guys, exactly, to verify it out, you need to identify the primary keys over here. So like if you're intercepting the request responses, playing with it, you will be understanding like what they are taking as a primary key. So in this case, they are taking this ID as a primary key, and most number of times the ID value would be the primary key over here. So now if I just change it out to some value, for example 318620, anything over here, and now if I click on forward and turn back the intercept, let's go on and let's check what happened. So now the customer login has been successful. You guys can notice over here, and let's see, I'm logged in into my account or the victim account or whatever account I have changed. Let me just go on to the dashboard. Okay, if you go to the dashboard, you will notice that this is not my account. This is an account of Sneha, and this is the email ID. This is the phone number over here. Like if you want to view the orders, all those details, everything, the address, phone number, book, okay, you can obviously do anything from this account.